In 2026, you're told that your money can save the planet. You're told that ESG, environmental, social, and governance, is the gold standard for ethical investing. But while you've been buying into green ETFs, something dark has been happening behind the scenes. The SEC is quietly retreating. Major companies are rinsing their promises, and your retirement fund might be holding the very companies you think you're boycotting. Today, we're exposing the 2026 ESG scam and showing you how to find the real data they're trying to hide. You've heard of greenwashing, but in 2026, the new threat is greenrinsing. This is when a company sets an ambitious ESG goal to attract billions in investment, then rinses that goal, changing the deadline or the metrics right before they're supposed to hit it. Take a look at the major U.S. food producers or tech giants. Many of them hit their 2025 milestones and realized they were nowhere near their targets. Instead of failing, they simply moved the goalposts to 2040. They keep your money, they keep their green label, but the planet gets nothing. Why are they getting away with it? Because the watchdog has left the building. In 2024, the SEC tried to pass a rule requiring companies to be honest about their carbon emissions. But after a massive legal backlash from 43 different states, that rule has been effectively neutered. As of January 2026, the SEC has largely paused enforcement. This means that in the US, ESG is now essentially an honor system. Companies can call themselves sustainable without having to prove a single metric to the federal government. And it's not just about the environment. ESG has triggered a financial civil war. In states like Florida and Texas, laws have been passed to ban state pension funds from using ESG criteria entirely. They argue that ESG is woke capitalism that sacrifices your returns for political points. Whether you agree or not, the result is the same. The ESG label is becoming a liability. Some funds are even greenhushing, hiding their ethical practices, just to avoid being sued by state governments. Your global ESG fund is now caught in a political crossfire, and your returns are the ones taking the hit. So how do you protect yourself? You have to look at the holdings list, not the name. Many of the most popular green ETFs in the US still hold massive positions in fossil fuels. Why? Because they use relative scoring. They don't ask if a company is good. They ask if it's better than its competitors. An oil company that pollutes 5% less than another oil company can still be rated, quote, AAA in an ESG fund. To find the truth, look for the Scope 3 feed emissions in their 10K filings. If they aren't reporting those, they aren't actually green. They're just good at marketing. The era of lazy ESG is over. If you want a passive income stream that actually aligns with your values, you can't trust the labels anymore. You need to be your own auditor. Look for funds with high conviction and direct transparency, and stay away from the rinsers. I've put a link in the description to a 2026 greenwashing checklist you can use to vet your own portfolio. Would you like me to do a deep dive into the 5 biggest green rinsing companies of this year in the next video? Let me know in the comments.